Welcome everyone to today's class. Today we have a very grounded, slow, and nervous system friendly class. We'll begin on our backs at the back of the mat. Let's draw the knees together, feet stay wide, soles of the feet are planted. One hand comes to the belly and one to the chest. Close the eyes and just gently tuck the chin, making sure our neck is in a comfortable spot. We'll slowly start moving inwards to the breath, feeling the rise of the belly and the chest on the inhale and emptying it all out on the exhale. If you're familiar with your Ujjayi breathing, you're welcome to bring that into the practice today. Otherwise, we'll just try to elongate the inhales and elongate the exhales, matching the inhales with the exhales. So however long you breathe in, you breathe out for. Let's practice that a few times before we begin. Slowly draw the knees towards your chest. We'll give ourselves a little hug and we'll just start making circles with the knees. So you're welcome to either do full circles or just rock back and forth, whatever feels more comfortable for your body today. This practice is going to be very slow. We're going to listen to our bodies. So if anything hurts or anything pinches, just stop and slowly release. Once we're finished our circles, let's give ourselves a nice big hug. Draw the chin to the chest. Exhale, release the feet down. Let's shift the hips just softly to the left side and let the knees fall open to the right. Arms can open wide, or you can keep them in cactus. Soften the shoulders, unclench the jaw. Breathe here. Inhale, come back to center. Shift the hips over to the right side, and we'll let the knees fall to the opposite side. Once again, you can bring the arms out stretched wide, or leave them bent in cactus. Check in with the shoulders. Make sure they're both pressed firmly down to the floor. Notice if one side feels slightly different from the other. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the knees square, and then we'll cross our right ankle over your left thigh, finding a figure four shape. Let's softly, gently rock side to side, slow and easy. Just find whatever movement feels good today in the body. Let's pause and settle into some stillness, breathing into that outer hip. Release the foot down and we'll switch sides. When you're ready, start gently rocking side to side once again. Gently rock a few more times, and then we'll settle into some stillness, staying here for a few breaths, softening through those legs and through that outer hip. Check in with the breath. Release the left leg down. Hug the knees in. Wait for your inhale. And then just reach the feet and the hands all up to the sky, as if you're a dead bug. Soft bend in the knees. Just let the hands fall where they are. Let this be playful. Let this be light. Option to close the eyes here and just move inwards to your breath. Softly release the feet down. Drop the legs all the way down. Lower everything to the mat, and we'll find our way onto our bellies, taking a moment to arrive. When you're ready, let's bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms outstretched, and find your Sphinx. Elbows are shoulder width, and let's press gently through those arms, lifting through the chest. Neck stays long, gaze stays soft. Release the head down. Place the forehead on the mat or on the hands, making a little pillow. If it feels okay with you, the next time we're going to come up, we're going to come into seal. It's the same thing, but we're going to straighten the arms. If this is too much, come back to Sphinx. Remember to listen to your body. Either pose, let's let the belly melt down to the mat. Release back down. Inhale, send the hips to the heels. Let's find our child's pose. Arms outstretched beside the legs. Knees together. And let your forehead rest. Taking a moment, taking a pause. Next inhale, let's start slowly walking the hands forward, stacking the hips over the knees. Keep the hands moving forward. Inhale to find lift, and exhale, drop the chest down for your puppy. Maybe the chin falls to the floor, maybe the forehead finds the mat. Wherever you are, breathe into the space. Reaching with those fingertips, finding the stretch. Press through the hands to lift us back up. Find tabletop. Big inhale, reach that right arm up nice and high, and then exhale, thread it underneath the left shoulder. Try to keep the hips over the knees. Right palm faces up. Shoulder softens down towards the floor. Inhale, press through that left hand to find your way back up to table. Exhale here. Next inhale, left arm reaches up, twist it open, and exhale, thread that arm underneath. Once again, shoulder stays soft and the palm stays up. Check in with the hips that they're still over the knees. Keep it soft here, no forcing. Inhale, press back up, untuck the toes, and we'll send the hips back to find a seat on the tops of the feet. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, and exhale, let's reach our fingertips just gently behind us, perhaps dropping the chin to the chest. Finding a nice stretch through the chest and through the back of the neck here, as well as on the tops of the feet. Release the stretch. Let's tuck the toes again. Come to sit on the heels. Inhale, arms come nice and wide. And then exhale, let's give ourselves a nice big hug. Roll it forward. Release into the hug. Really stretching the upper back through those shoulder blades. Inhale, come back up. Arms come wide. And we'll exhale, just switch the cross of the arms and come back down into our big bear hug. Nice slow movements. No rush to get there. Once you're in your bear hug with the hands crossed the opposite way, softly drop the chin. Breathe and soften where you can. Slowly come back up, release the hands, and we'll walk forward, finding our table again. Let's move through some cat-cow. We're going to flow through it. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round it out. Send the hips down to the heels. Inhale, chest comes through the arms, arch the back, look up. Inhale to round. Do this a few more times. Don't worry about how it looks, just worry about how it feels. If you don't have a lot of flexibility in the back, don't worry about it. Just move with the breath. Last one. And this time when we send the hips back, let's hold. Pause in the rounded shape. Press the four away. Fill the back body with breath. Untuck the toes, widen the knees. Inhale to lift the chest. And exhale, release down to your wide-legged child's pose. Let gravity do the work here. Option to bring the hands to touch on top of the head and walk the elbows forward, finding a stretch through the arms, through the upper arms, top of the back. Bring the thumbs towards the back of your neck and breathe. Release the hands, come back up to table. Pivot on the right foot. Stretch the left leg out. Inhale that left arm up and reach over to the side, finding a stretch through that whole side body. Press through the right hand to find lift and shine the chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the hands, and we'll switch sides. Pivot on the left foot. Stretch the right leg to the back of the mat. Inhale that right arm up and exhale, reach it over. Shine the ribs up towards the sky. Breath stays full and soft. Inhale to reach and exhale, release. Let's slowly find our way back to our mats, back to the same position we were at when we started. So we're facing the same way. Find your way up to Dandasana, to staff pose. Point the toes up, draw them towards the shin. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and back. Exhale, hold. Sit tall through the spine. One more inhale. Exhale and softly hinge forward. We don't need to go too far. We're keeping this nice and gentle, just until you find a nice, gentle stretch in the back of those legs. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Let the legs be heavy. Option here to flutter your wings or to find stillness. Your choice. Wherever you are, spine stays long. Release the feet, walk the hands gently behind you, and we'll come into our figure 4 again. So cross the right leg over the left thigh. This time it'll be a little bit more intense as we're sitting up. We'll play with the positioning of the hands and the foot to find a spot that feels good for you. Keep those shoulders rolled back, spine stays long here. Exhale, drop that right foot down, and we'll switch sides. Inhale, cross the left leg over the right thigh. Shoulders roll up and back. Walk the chest towards that thigh. Find your stretch in that outer left hip. Firmly gripping the mat with the fingertips, finding that lift. Release the legs and give yourself a little shake, just tapping the legs on the floor. Inhale, bring the right foot to find the left thigh. And exhale, let's walk it forward, Janu Shirshasana, left side. Keep the chest tall, spine stays long, and just find your soft forward fold. Inhale brings you lift. And exhale to fold. Wherever you are, drop the chin, relax. Inhale, press through the hands, come back up to center, and let's cross that right leg over the left. Find your twist. Walk the right hand towards the back of the mat. Inhale, roll that shoulder up and over. Open, and gaze comes over that right shoulder. Make sure we can still keep our breath full and soft here. We're not twisting too far. Inhale, gaze comes back to center, and exhale, release, and we'll switch sides. Sole of the left foot finds the inner right thigh. Inhale to roll the shoulders up and back. And exhale, slowly walk the hands forward. Maybe giving your chihuahua a little hug at this point. Wherever you are, drop the chin and relax into the fold. Next inhale, press through the hands, slowly make your way back up to seated, crossing the left foot over the right leg. Lengthen through the spine, walk that left hand behind you, and lead with the shoulder. Twist open to your left side, gaze comes over that left shoulder. Inhale to lift, and exhale to twist. Gaze comes back to center, release the legs, and we'll slowly make our way all the way down to the back. Let's bring the soles of our feet wide and knees together once more. One hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Let's start releasing any controlled breathing and just find our way to our natural flow of breath. When you're ready, release the legs and find your final resting pose. Taking a moment to find any adjustments you might need to make. If you find your mind wanders, just allow it to happen and come back. Find your stillness. Slowly start bringing some awareness back into the feet, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers. And eventually we'll make our way up to seated, taking as much time as you need to get there. Once we're seated, lengthen the spine, find your comfortable seat, and we'll close our practice with one big sigh. So exhale all the air out. Big inhale. Exhale, sigh it all out. Slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope to see you on the mat next time.